lock you outside. I'm making cobbler. Come on in, buddy. Okay, so for the ingredients for the cobbler, you need a half a stick of butter. It's in my 9x13 baking dish. You're gonna need that as well. And then you need 1 cup of flour, 2 cups of sugar divided. So I've got 1 cup here, 1 cup here. Cup of soy milk or regular milk. I do soy milk, I don't do dairy. And then a teaspoon of baking powder. You want about 5 cups of peaches. I'm using nectarines. The secret to this cobbler, you have to do this. You put your baking dish with the butter into your oven, which has been preheated at 350. Okay. And you leave it in there for about 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. It varies depending on your oven. But what's gonna happen is the butter's gonna melt. Then we're gonna mix this is the batter mix. I'm gonna go flour, sugar. I'm gonna do the baking powder. Just gonna mix it a little bit all together. And then I'm gonna add the soy milk. You can do almond milk, you can do coconut milk. I just like soy milk, that's me. You don't wanna overmix this, super important, just until everything is combined, okay? I would not use a hand mixer. I would just subtly mix it by hand. There you go. Okay, so the butter has now melted in the baking dish. Beautiful. Really important, you want to change the settings. You want to go 375 now, because to actually bake the cobbler, it needs to be at 375, but to melt the butter, I had it at a lower heat. Step number 2. So number 1 was preheating the pan with the butter. Number 2 is putting the batter over the butter. It's really nice. Watch how this happens. So you just put it in here like this, okay? Super, super simple. To get the skin off, if you have a stone fruit or even a tomato, you can use with tomatoes too if you're doing a different recipe. Just score the bottom with an X. So you're just gonna do an X with a good paring knife, right? So I did a little X. Then we're gonna put it in boiling water for 1 minute. Then you're gonna drop it in an ice bath, and then you can just peel the skin off super fast. So let's just put those in the boiling water. Just gonna boil for 1 minute. Things out of the water bath and put them into the ice bath. Just gonna let it sit there quickly. You don't want to see how I scored it on the bottom. Do you see that? And now the skin is separating from the fruit. Super cool way to do it. Super easy, okay? So now it's in the ice bath because you don't want to start cooking your fruit just yet. Okay, so let's take the fruit out and see how we did. Okay, this should be able to peel. Look at that. Gorgeous. So easy. I'm just gonna get the rest of the skin off of all of these nectarines. You could do the same with your peaches, and I'll be right back. So all of the nectarines are peeled, they're sliced. So the recipe is about 5 cups of fruit. I've got 4. I'm not gonna stress about it too much, okay? So I'm gonna put this into my Le Creuset, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on the stove at like medium-high heat, okay? I've got it at like medium-high heat, and I just wanna get the fruit a little warm. And I'm gonna put in the other cup of sugar, okay? So you're just gonna put it all over the fruit. I'm gonna go a little bit less sugar. I don't need all that sugar, okay? Fruit is gonna be sweet enough, but you want this to get warm, and then it will all kind of like melt together. And then another thing you can do is add a little bit of cinnamon to this if you want as well. All right, so we put the sugar in. Now, Louie, mommy's gotta add the lemon. Come take a look. So the lemon, I always like putting lemon juice in my fruit cobblers, and also when I'm doing my, can't think of it, jam. I know, Lulu, I know, it smells good. Because it just keeps the color of the fruit nice and bright and vibrant. This only needs to cook for like a minute, so I think we're done at this point. Now we're just gonna spoon the peaches, the warm peach mixture, over the batter, and it's kind of cool. See how it'll just puff up. And this is the thing I love about this cobbler. So this cobbler is very, oh, it's so good. The batter is what I love the most. Obviously I like the fruit too, but my husband loves this. He is going to be so happy when he comes home. It's a surprise. Okay, so yeah, just spoon it over. See how the batter puffs up really pretty? I love that. If you're not getting this puff, you didn't do the order correctly. You've got to melt your butter in the pan in the oven so the pan's super, super hot. Then pour the batter in, then pour your fruit. And we're gonna bake it at 375 for about 40 minutes. I'm gonna check it. And if it needs a little longer, I'll bake it for a little longer. Everybody's oven is different, so you just gotta keep an eye on it. All right, see you in about 40 minutes. Let's take a look at the cobbler. Come see, come see. Oh, it looks gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it is bubbling, it is happy. Yeah, it's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the oven off. Okay, whatever, does it work? Mine didn't. And we're gonna set it to cool. I would say just let it cool for about 5 or 10 minutes and then you can just serve it warm. So there you go. Fast and easy peach or nectarine cobbler. Sometimes I put cherries in it, so it's just adds a nice little variation. But this is amazing. And honestly, I think the batter is what makes this. Look at that. There you go. I can actually do it this way. That's the great thing about cobbler. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch more of my cooking videos on this YouTube channel, or you can check out my website, ChristineAvanti.com, or my Instagram, Christine_Avanti. Have a great day.
Wow.
Yay, right?
It's a great day in paradise. Let's try this. Oh,
Isn't that great?
you're the best.
Oh, honey, you're the best. Okay, sorry to interrupt you guys.
Beautiful.
How's it, Israel?
Beautiful inside.
Pretty good? Okay.
Happy husband has a full stomach.